Welcome back to This Week at ISU. I'm your host, Lennon Connor. This week we have Give to Blue, Black Excellence Ball, and more. This Week at ISU starts right now. Ambassadors for the College of Arts and Science hosted Sip Sip Hooray as part of Give to Blue Day. They charged $7 for energy drinks and $5 for delicious blue raspberry flavored drinks. All the money raised will be used to help CAS improve their program and help students in the college. There was also a mural that students could help paint and fun music from WZIS. Student philanthropy also participated in the Give to Blue fundraising effort. They held Donate to Dunk. Students and staff could donate money to help dunk participants. Those who got dunked were a mix of faculty and staff. It was a great way to help fundraise while having fun. The Black Excellence Ball was held on Thursday night at the Sycamore Banquet Center. It was hosted by the Brotherhood of Successful Scholars and the Student African American Sisterhood. The evening was full of music, dance, and fancy outfits. There was also an award ceremony to celebrate outstanding leaders and achievements. Title IX hosted an interesting event that was all about uplifting students. Let's hear more about this event from Olivia Schultz, Deputy Title IX Coordinator.
Today is Let Love Bloom. It is in honor of Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So it's really just an event that brings positivity to students. So students can come make a free bouquet of flowers. It's sponsored by Maggie and Mo's Flower Shop in Terre Haute. So shout out to them because it's possible because of them. But students come through the line, we make a bouquet of flowers for them, and we tie on some self-love affirmations, and really just want to show students that, one, there are resources here, but also we want to bring positivity towards the end of the year, right? It's a tough time, so those types of things. My favorite part about the event is interacting with the students and seeing how excited they are to come get free flowers, to have some of our community partners come together, but really it's seeing the students' reactions when they realize, oh, I can get free flowers, and you can see the positivity on them when they come through, and it really means a lot that we're able to put on something like that. Well, I think it's important because it's important for students to know who their resources are, so we have the Office of Equal Opportunity and Title IX here. We have the Advocacy and Accessibility Resource Office. We have Council on Domestic Abuse in Terre Haute who's here, as well as the Indiana Coalition to End Sexual Assault. So we have some really good partners here, so I think students showing up, they get to come and meet people in this really positive setting, and if they were to ever need a resource or their friend maybe needs a resource, they know, I hope that they know that they can come talk to any of us. So we will be at Earth Day next week. We're going to be painting denim squares in preparation for Denim Day, which Denim Day is one of our biggest events. It's probably our biggest event of the year. It will be here at the fountain, April 29th, 11:30 to 1:30. We're going to have about 15 or 16 different partners around the fountain. We'll have music. We'll have someone speak from CODA. It's a great way to bring awareness, support, everything around Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So it's really the culmination of all of our events, the big shebang.
Students could table at the fountain Thursday afternoon to sell their handmade goods. There was a wide variety of different businesses, such as crochet, clothing, and baked goods. It was a great way for students to market their businesses and sell their products. It was a great day for students to walk around the fountain and see what businesses they wanted to support. The Art Club hosted an aquarium night on Monday. Students could come in and draw, color, or paint any sea creature they would like. The decorations and snacks met the theme. There were fish streamers, goldfish, blue Hawaiian punch, and Swedish fish. A lunch and learn was held in the Career Center on Wednesday. The focus for the lunch was gut health and healthy eating choices. They provided water and a salad bar that attendees could enjoy. While everyone ate their food, a speaker spoke about healthy eating habits, such as fiber intake. This week for Health Minute, we'll be discussing how to prevent sexual harassment in the workplace. Let's head over to Maggie Banister to find out more on this topic.
Hey Sycamores, welcome back to Health Minute. I'm Maggie Banister. Work is an important aspect of people's lives. Let's talk about sexual harassment and how it can affect the workplace. Sexual harassment is any unwelcome conduct of sexual behavior. This includes advances, requests for sexual behaviors, or verbal and physical behavior that create an environment that is uncomfortable or influences employees' decisions or education. This can occur between anyone regardless of gender in the workplace or in schools. Some types of sexual harassment in the workplace can include a supervisor or employer withholding promotions unless they get sexual favors. Harassment can also be pervasive and have severe verbal or physical harassment, such as inappropriate jokes, touching, or emails that interfere with work performance. It is important to note that anyone of any gender can be a victim of sexual harassment. Employees have the right to work in a safe environment, and harassment can cause severe psychological distress and even impair career prospects. The harasser can be a supervisor, another coworker, or even a client you're working with. If you or someone you know is being sexually harassed in the workplace, follow these 3 steps. First, document everything: the time, location, exact details, and witnesses that were all account. Then, inform your employer or HR and file charges. The amount of time varies from state to state, but you can report the act up to 150 days after it happens. Thank you for joining us, and check back next week for more healthy tips and tricks. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Maggie. Indiana State baseball played against IU this week. Let's swing over to Jackson Ennis to learn more about this game.
Indiana State baseball faced off the Indiana Hoosiers on Tuesday night in an offensive showcase at Bob Warren Field. 11 home runs were hit in the 9-inning contest, with 5 of them coming from Sycamore bats. However, a poor outing at the mound gave up 17 runs with 16 earned, propelling IU to victory 17-12. Sycamore baseball takes their 3rd Big Ten loss of the season and will travel to Dayton, Ohio to take on Wright State this weekend in a non-conference series starting on Friday. This is From the Forest. I'm Jackson Ennis.
Thank you, Jackson. We're really starting to see that April weather come through. Let's head over to Jake Patton to hear what next week's weather forecast looks like.
Thank you, Lennon. Hey, Sycamores, with all the rain last week, the shrubbery is really starting to flourish, but with all these plants, watch out for those allergies. If we look at the forecast, the rain is going to chill out just a bit with showers later in the week. Our high is going to be 79 on Tuesday, and our low will be 61 on Sunday. That's all I have. Back to the studio.
Thanks for joining us this week. If you would like to get involved with Sycamore Video, or if you have any events that you would like for us to cover, send us an email at isu-sycamorevideo@indstate.edu. Check us out on our Instagram at sycamorevideo-ISU Student Media, or Sycamore Video on YouTube. See you next week, Sycamores. I'm glowing. Oh, I was glowing at the end. They took me away. I blink and suddenly I'm like, no, I hit my arm, but it's okay. This thing is like bouncing.